And Washington with the ball first. And Fellows is going to hand this off to Smith, and Smith goes to the outside. He's going to get brought down at the line of scrimmage. Now Fellows is going to hand it off back to Smith. Smith breaks a tackle, loses another tackle, gets brought down after getting the first down across the 40. Fellows drop back to pass. Pressure coming, dumps it off to Smith. On the check down, he gets to the line of scrimmage. We got a flag on the play. He's going to be facing that automatic first down and a 5-yard penalty. They go back to Smith on the ground. Going to get brought down shy of the first down marker. It's going to be 30 inches. Fellows pitches it out to Smith. Smith got to run for the first down, crosses the 50. Fellows pitches it out to Smith, and he gets brought down at the line of scrimmage. Fellows gives it to the fullback, Allison. He goes nowhere. 3rd and 10. Arizona trying to get off the field. Fellows checks it down. Smith. He's going to get brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Arizona with the ball. Checks it down to Green. And he loses 6 yards on that play. Linters, backup quarterback, checks it down to the halfback, but he can't catch it. And they are out of sync, guys. Arizona is not playing well. There's a pitch out to Franklin. Lamar Franklin trying to get to the outside, can't do so. And they'll have to punt. Arizona's going to kick it to Washington. Inside Arizona's territory, Washington with the ball. And Smith goes nowhere. He loses 3 yards on the last run play. Coming in the offset I. Fellows hands this off to Smith. Smith gets a nice gain, but nice gain of 5. 3rd and 7. Fellows drops back to pass. Goes to the right side. It's broken up. And they are going to punt. Arizona with the ball on the 21-yard line. Going deep for it all. Has a man, and he overshot him and couldn't corral it. Kendall Leonard's not having the game, but we expected it. Here's pressure coming. Checks it down to Franklin. Franklin gets about a couple of yards. Now, Linters checks it down to Green, the fullback. He gets enough for the first down, lowers his head. Going to get brought down after picking up the first down yardage, but it's going to be a holding on the offense. Gabriel Green. And here's Linters going to the sideline. Has a man, and it's Green. And we have another holding penalty on Gabriel Green. Wow, he's the one that's catching the pass.
Black 41. Black 41.
And here's Lamar Franklin looking for some running room. And going 4th and 19, they'll have to punt. Arizona's playing some pretty good defense as Washington starts off with a lot of good field position and not enough to get in field goal range after getting the ball. And here's another handoff to Smith. Smith gets brought down immediately after crossing the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 3rd and 4. And I think they're in field goal range, but we have a penalty. A false start. They're going to lose 5 yards on Wade Lawson. 3rd and 9 now. Fellows. Quarterback goes deep, has a man, and catches it is Allison. Allison's in the end zone for a Washington TD. They're up 6-0. Arizona with the ball. Hand off to Lamar Franklin. Franklin bobbing and weaving the traffic. It's a nice gain of 7. Now Fellows drops back to pass. Goes to the sideline and sails out of bounds. Well covered by the defender. 3 wide receivers at running back and a tight end on the field for the Arizona Heat, and Franklin was running and didn't go nowhere. They have to punt on 4th and 4. There's Fellows, hands off to Smith. Smith gets a few yards. Gonna be 2nd and 6 now. On the 34-yard line. Fellows going towards the sideline. It's broken up by the defender. 3rd and 6, offset I for the Washington Senators. Fellows drops back to pass, goes towards the sideline. It's his man, Norman. And he has enough for the first down. 1st and 10. Here's a pitch out to Smith. Smith breaking tackles. Lowers his head, gets a nice gain of 6. 2nd and 4 now, across midfield. Here's a handoff to Smith, but we have a flag on the play. Going to be offside on the defense on Lester Austin, the defensive lineman. Automatic first down.
Blue 26. Blue 26. Set.
1st and 10 now. Here's a pass play towards the sideline. Hits his man Collins, who holds onto it in traffic. A 4-yard pickup on the 38-yard line. 2nd and 6. Fellows hands off to Smith. Smith gets enough for the first down as he breaks it to the outside. 1st and 10 on the 30-yard line. In field goal range. Here's another handoff to Smith. Smith takes a shot. Big hit. 2nd and 9 on the 29-yard line. Offset I. Fellows drops back to pass. Takes it down to Ward. Ward has enough for the first down. He's going to scamper into the end zone as he got a good block from a wide receiver. Arizona find themselves in some trouble. Linters checks it to a dig route, but it's incomplete. Kendall Linters is 4 of 8 minus 3 yards, and that's the game that they had got. And I think Arizona may have to get a quarterback out of the free agency. If there's anyone good that they can get to replace John McCormick, because those are some shoes to fill. He was on pace to be leading passer of the year. And now, 4th and inches, and Arizona has the punt. And it's returned by Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald gets to the 27-yard line.
Red 44. Red 44.
I formation now for Washington. Hand off to Smith. Smith dukes a defender. It's a nice gain of 5.
Black 41.
4 wide receiver set. Fellows elects to pass. Pressure coming. He's going to take a sack. Fellows pitches out to Smith. Smith spin move. It's a nice gain. It's going to be 4th and 7. And Washington's going to have to punt. Linters drops back to pass. Takes it down to the sideline. Hits Taylor.
Red 10. Red 10.
There's a handoff, no play action pass. Goes towards the sideline. And looking for James Quest. It's incomplete pass. 2 wide receivers, 2 halfbacks. There's a handoff to Franklin. He gets to the line of scrimmage, but that's about it. 4th and 5 now. Arizona's going to have to punt. 2-minute warning now. Have a flag on the play, false start, Isaac Biggs. I think they did that to give more punting room. Now Washington with the ball, hand off to Smith. We got a flag on the play. Gonna be offsides on Nikika, John Smith, the running back for Washington. Oh, wide open pass to Carter. Down the sideline, nobody's going to catch him. He's in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington Senators. And this game is getting out of hand. That's going to be the halftime report. I appreciate you checking out Ray Sports Gaming. This game is brought to you by Connect Play. Hope you guys enjoy it. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn your bell notifications on so you don't miss the next episode. Second half about to start right now. Arizona to start the second half with the ball. Checks it down to Preston Taylor. And he gets almost a first down on that check down. 1 wide receiver, 2 running backs, 2 tight ends. I formation, hand off to Franklin. Franklin gets enough for the first down. Offset I now for Arizona. Linters goes to the sideline. Here's Preston Taylor. He has enough for the first down. And Arizona's moving with grease. Or cooking with grease. However you want to call it. Linters goes to the sideline. Oh, sails out of bounds. That would have been enough for a first down if you would have caught that.
Blue 26. Blue 26. Tonight.
And now Linters going to the right side. Here's Gelly.
Blue 19.
And Linters is putting together a drive here. What? Linters had a man open crossing to the right side, and he didn't see him. Went deep and almost got picked off. 2 wide receivers, 2 halfbacks. Lamar Franklin Gets enough for the first down as he took it to the outside. 2 wide receivers and 2 halfbacks. Pitch out to Franklin. Franklin gets a nice gain of 4. Offset I now for Arizona. Got a penalty on the play. Going towards the end zone, sails out of bounds. And it's offsides on Clifford Barber, the defensive lineman, number 99. So it's going to be first and goal. Our formation goal line situation. Linters going to the right side. Oh, broken up by a defender. Second and goal from the 3. Here's a fake handoff. Going to the back of the end zone. Had a man open and he overshot him and went out of bounds. In the back of the end zone. Third and goal now. Linters. Needs to put something together. And no, incomplete. And they're going to have to settle for a field goal. They got all that far away towards the goal line. Settle for 3. So that's a win for Washington Senators. 21-3, Washington lead. And here's Smith. He goes nowhere. He lost 2 yards on the play for Washington. They go back to Smith on the handoff. Gets a nice gain of 4. Going to be 3rd and 8. And they hand off to Smith and he goes nowhere. He gets about 2 yards. 4th and 6, so Arizona's going to get the ball back. And at this rate, he'll cut into the lead a little bit more if Lynchers can put together a drive. As we have Knight returning this. Going to get good field position down at the 35-yard line. Lynchers going to elect a pass. Goes to the left side, and the running back couldn't haul it in. He got his hands back in the locker room or something. Now here's a handoff. No, it's a fumble loss. It's recovered by Washington, and they're in field goal range already. Here's a handoff to Smith. 2nd and 8. Fellows pitches it out to Smith. Smith bobbing and weaving through traffic. 3rd and 2. From the 25-yard line. Penalty on the play. False start on the offense. Marcus Carroll, offensive lineman. Back him up. It's going to be 3rd and 7. Fellows going to hand this off to Smith. And he gets to the line of scrimmage, maybe gain the yard. Going to kick a field goal. Going to be a 46-yard field goal attempt. Kick is up, and it is through the uprights. All right, Arizona's driving. Linters, flag on the play, going for the end zone. And it's picked off by Thornton and going the other way. It's going to be offsides on Clay Garza, defensive lineman. So they're going to get a redo. 1st and 10. Linters trying to put some more points on the board. One in the end zone, threw it at traffic. And the Linters threw an interception already. Linters going to the end zone. And it's caught by Preston Taylor for a touchdown. Now here's a handoff to Lamar Franklin. He scampers into the end zone. And that's a huge touchdown by Arizona. They're only down by 7 points. Just a little under 5 minutes left in the game. And here's Fellows going deep, has a man wide open, and it's Allison. He's going to get his 2nd touchdown of the day, and that's going to put the dagger in the back of Arizona. Chances of coming back, 31-17. All right, the final score is going to be 31-17. Washington Senators win this one. They pretty much led this game throughout. First quarter was pretty close, 0-0. Then Washington Senators went on 21 score in the second quarter. But it was a great comeback time for the fourth quarter for Arizona. Didn't do nothing. Kendall Lenners, 27 of 48, 2 touchdowns, an interception, 155 yards. Dustin Fellows, 9 of 11, 4 TDs, 207 yards, no interception. Offensive player of the game for Arizona was Preston Taylor, tight end with 9 receptions, 62 yards, and a touchdown. Defensive player for Arizona was Tucker, the DB, had 1 sack and 5 tackles. MVP for Washington on offense was Justin Fellows. You saw his stats. And the defense was Fitzgerald, the DB, 12 tackles, 1 pass deflection. Here's your team leaders. Franklin averaged 5.5 yards a carry and a touchdown. 13 carries for 71 yards. They couldn't stick with him. They were falling behind too much. But look at John Smith, 34 carries for 112 yards, 3.3 yards a carry, longer than 14 yards. No touchdowns on the day, but Allison had 2 TDs. And he had 2 catches, targeted 3 times for 101 yards. 5 was the longest. Got 1 pass. But you can't leave that guy wide open, man. And defense, Tucker with a sack. And then interceptions by Luis Thornton for Washington. And gonna do it, guys. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, turn your bell notifications for more Access Football 2020 franchise mode gameplay. Also, if you enjoyed the video, go ahead and hit that like button. And in the upper left-hand corner, I have the last game of the series in the upper left-hand end screen. And at the bottom end screen on the screen now, I have the playlist just in case you want to see games 1 through 4. And without further ado, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.